everybody, my name is Diana LaRosa Smith, and I'm going to talk to you today about posting in social media. Number one, being consistent is key. You should post about 2 to 3 times a day. So something in the morning, mid-afternoon, and in the evening time. The best time is about 8 to 10 p.m. And you want to put like a motivational thing, something personal, and then something to do with that you went for a run that day, something healthy, something fitness wise. You also want to create a stock folder on your phone. That way, always take pictures. That way, you always have something on hand if you have a day where you don't feel well, you don't do too much, you don't feel creative. You can pull from that, and you'd be amazed of what you can come up with a few days later with a picture that you took just randomly. And you want to plan out your week, like Motivational Monday. Some people do like Transformation Tuesday, Tasty Tuesday. So have a calendar and think about posts that you can do ahead of time. Also, you want to plan if you have a busy weekend. If you know you're going to a wedding and it's just going to be busy, I use a thing called Postcron, and it is a scheduler that is awesome. I pay $8 a month, I believe, and you can schedule posts ahead of time. I for groups, yes, I would do it a lot for that, and the ones that I post in groups for organically would be Shakeology when I have it and work out. I feel it keeps you connected to those groups. But for your personal page, I would do more organic posting than scheduling, but I recommend doing the scheduling when you know you're going to be busy or mornings are just too crazy for you. So you get something out there and get your momentum going on your Facebook wall. And don't get discouraged because people are watching. Even if they don't comment, trust me, they're watching. Even the top coaches get crickets sometimes on their posts, and they think that like they're awesome, and you just never know. But people are totally watching. Also, stay away from being salesy. If we have a new program coming out, instead of putting up the ad, use yourself in a picture working out, and I tell everybody to download apps to spruce up your pictures. So if you have a picture of you working out, you can put an effect on it, and you can put try my next challenge group. We're coming out with just text on the side of the 21-day fix, or maybe your meal that you made from the 21-day fix, and even put orange container, yellow container, just be creative, but don't use ads from Beachbody. People want to see you and your face and what you're doing with the products. And also, they talk a lot about doing 80-20 rules. So if you do 8 personal posts to every 2 business type posts, inviting to a challenge group or to the coaching opportunity, it's a good ratio. So people don't get they want to know who you are and build a relationship with you, so they want to see more of your personal stuff. Also, you can check on your uplines Facebook pages to get ideas. Follow a couple of your favorite ones, but I would say don't get like crazy with following too many, because then it can be overwhelming. So just pick 2 or 3 that you really resonate with, and that you can emulate, but with your own spin on it, with who you are. And like I said before about downloading apps, the couple that I use are Rona, Frame Swag, and Word Swag. That as well, I really like those, and they have a lot of options on there, so I don't want to have like a million apps on my phone and too much stuff. So those are the apps that I like. Just get crafty and be bold. Shoot from different angles, whatever, like I said before, the stockpile folder, you have those to go back to and zoom in on those pictures. Even you can do an angle on those in those apps on those pictures. Be crafty. People, they're not going to analyze your picture like you would. So, and don't overthink it, and don't compare yourself to others. You do what you do, keep your blinders, and just keep going. If you feel good about it, take a picture and you're just trying to reach people, you're just trying to help them. And then use at least 2 social media platforms. Get very comfortable with the first one, which mostly is Facebook for a lot of people. And then when you decide on a second platform, make sure that you know the target audience that you're trying to reach. So just research that a little bit before getting started. And for myself, I use my name instead of like, I don't know, Diana Fit something, because I want people to know me and my face and my name, because I want to be able to branch out with other things in the future. So let's see, hashtags is a big deal. If you're posting, you can put like hashtag teen of mom, teen of tot, vegan mom, whatever interests you, because then those people are looking at your stuff that you guys are similar. So you want to attract those people. Those are usually the ones that you work best with, somebody that's more like you. And if your personal page has not gone public yet, I would do it if you feel comfortable with it, because I feel like I only post things. I would never post something completely and totally personal that I wouldn't want everyone to know. I feel like people are they can get into your profile if they really, really, really wanted to, you know. But that's like your call and how you feel comfortable with doing it. I know that I feel like I've got more momentum by going public on my personal page. Let's see, and attracting your tribe, like I was saying earlier, discover who you're trying to reach, your niche. And it'll change over time with different stages in your life. So if you can just write down, get a piece of paper, write down everything that, when you think of like what you like, who you are, things that happen in your life, things you've learned from, write everything down, and then start narrowing it down to see, you know, how you can package yourself. And ask your friends, ask your family, they know you best. Let's see, and while you're doing all that in your posting, you want to be sure that you're adding value to your posts. Like, I found this great recipe, I'd like to share it, or this is what I do before I get ready to go work out, you know, to help people, instead of just posting just oh, I'm here at the park, you know. I'm here at the park getting fresh air, feels awesome, you know, that they say if you have oxygen, you know, whatever. Google is your best friend. So if you have an idea, Google it, and you can come up with a post that shows value. And be positive. We definitely want to be real with everybody, but we want to put a spin on, like, if you're having a bad day, you can say this, and this happened, but I'm so thankful that I had this and this. You know, people want to relate to you, but you don't want to be Debbie Downer either. I feel personally that you're a leader, and I think that when you get those people in your groups, you can even be a little bit more real with them, but just be positive. Negativity is, I personally don't want to attract people that like negativity, and I'm sure you don't either. And then finally, when you decide to announce your that you become a coach, and this is what you're doing, and you want to help others, you want to, you've been posting your life and what you've been doing, up to 48 hours up to the time that you're going to post. I would say just continue to share, like, why you started working out, why you started eating healthy, how you feel so much better, whatever your story is, breadcrumb it. And then finally, just share your story, like I said before, between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Sunday evenings has been known to be a good night as well. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday between 8 and 10. I feel like it's a good time. Wednesday, Thursday as well, but maybe earlier in the week, because people are like back to the grind and need some inspiration. So just with that, announcing, like, this is what I've come to find that it's helped me. And I will be running my own challenge group and offer a free group whether it's a water challenge, a 5-day clean eating challenge, whatever it is, offer a free group, because people will, they'll be like, wow, thanks for sharing. I'd love to do this group. It's easy, it's free. So, and let's see, if you can do a before and after picture in that post, that would be awesome. I totally understand if you're not comfortable with it. Not everybody is, and you may be later, because things change and you start feeling better and more confident in what you're doing. You can even do pics of your face of like 2 years ago. Find a picture that you don't love, and put your today's picture. I mean, so much can be seen in someone's face and eyes. And people, I mean, like I said, we're the only ones that analyze our own posts, our own pictures to the nth degree. But people, they just want to be inspired. And this is what we're doing. This is what we want to do, right? Inspire and help. So whatever you feel comfortable with, though, of course. And let's see here. So you were bold enough to get here. You're in this training. You're wanting to make a difference. So be bold out there in the world. And I hope this helped. And if I didn't cover something that you are wondering about, please comment below and I'll be happy to help. Thanks. Hey everybody, my name is Diana LaRosa Smith, and I'm going to talk to you today about the importance of having a success partner. They can be your cheerleader when you're having a great day and you want to celebrate that with someone. What better than somebody that knows exactly what you're going through day in and day out? And when they celebrate something, it inspires you to continue on when you have a bad day. They can also be your support when you're having that bad day, and they can give you constructive criticism. They can just be that sounding board, because sometimes we just need a vent, and it's nice to know that the person you're venting to understands. Sometimes our friends and family or husband they're not coaching, so they can't really relate. They also offer you accountability. Sometimes you might want to do like a weekly or bi-weekly, whatever fits in your schedule, like a Zoom call, to kind of touch base and see where everybody is in their goals. You can also do group messaging, also include maybe your newer coaches. That way you and your success partner are coaching them together. And it's a great way to build that camaraderie that you also get in groups. And they are good for brainstorming and strategizing when something new comes out, different ideas, coming up with fresh ideas, collaborating with somebody that knows exactly what you're trying to achieve and has similar experiences and goals can actually be fun and exciting. You'd be like, oh, that's a great idea. Oh, what about this? So it makes it fun. Also, when you have Super Saturdays or Summit, any live event through Beachbody, or you can even have your own Super Saturday or your own get-togethers. They call them like shake and share. You can be creative and do whatever you like, but if you have that person that you can do things with and travel with, it just brings everything to life and just builds that team support. So all that being said, and I don't know where I got this from. I searched my computer and this popped up, so I adapted it from somewhere I found it. I know I didn't come up with this by myself, but it's titled Success Partner Speed Dating Session. So these are some things to consider. It takes time to find the right fit for you, and just because that coach isn't a good fit doesn't mean it's not a quality coach. It just means that you guys have different personalities, goals, backgrounds. It can be anything. You need to have one-on-one talks about your goals, and if they're similar, awesome. If they're not, you may want to reconsider finding somebody that has similar goals to yours. And sometimes you can work with a success partner for a few months, a year. It just really depends. And then there might be a time where you need somebody that gives you that different push. Things change, so it's good to talk about it and be upfront and it doesn't mean that you won't ever work with that person again. It's like that friend you've built a relationship with, maybe you moved away type thing, but you know that you can always count on them or ask them for help or support when you need it. But you should at least have one, because over time you will have had a few, but at least have one. And you should feel inspired and encouraged after you speak to your success partner. If you're not feeling that way, you may want to reevaluate why, and you can have that talk with that person. You're in a business, and you should be able to say, let's maybe once a month reevaluate where our partnership is going, and not have your feelings hurt, or because things change and people have more time, maybe they progress faster than you, or you feel like you need somebody else to push you more. So it's just life. And we're all here to help one another in whatever capacity we can. So, yeah, and that was it really. If you need one, comment below, and we will help pair you up with somebody that could be a good fit. They make your life and your journey more fun and ensure that you're successful. No one wants to go it alone. So let us know.